Hello, my beautiful family. My name is Tara. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. I'm happy to have you. And if you're returning, welcome back. I'm going to do a collective reading. Relationships have been a very big focus in the downloads that I'm receiving, and also for my personal clients, for personal readings. It's kind of been the same theme. And so either you're in the process of are being called to walk away from relationships that are not serving you. I feel like there's a need to really evaluate your relationships and the way that the people you surround yourself with make you feel. Can you speak your truth without them getting easily offended? Do you share the same opinions or beliefs as them? I feel like right now you're being called to choose yourself, because the relationships that we surround ourselves with do play a very, very big role in our personal growth. We often take on what others' beliefs are or their views of us on and carry them as if they're own. So it's going to be a lot more difficult to really believe in yourself or trust in yourself when the people around you aren't doing that. They're not creating a safe environment for you to really blossom. And I feel like some people may be having a really difficult time doing this because it is loved ones. But I'm getting that you are just not vibrating on the same energetic frequency as the people around you anymore. You cannot perceive or see something that is not in your energetic field, that you're not aligned to. So your beliefs and the way you view things and handle situations in your life is very different than the people that are around you. And they're not really understanding, and they don't know how to feel about this new version of yourself. Not all relationships need to be, completely cut off. There may just be a time where you need space so that that person can sit with their current situation and reflect on that. And I feel like a lot of you will take time apart, but you'll come back together when that other person raises their energetic frequency. You can never lower your frequency to match the other people around you. These people are people that make you second guess yourself, that make you feel, that kind of keep you stuck in that victim mentality, because they're constantly making you feel like a victim because they're victimizing you. But it's time that you got to choose yourself, because if you can't speak your truth and your feelings without causing an argument, then that's a problem. There needs to be some adjustments made in that particular relationship. I feel like you're super empathic and you are a giver, but you are not receiving nearly as much as what you're giving out, and this is draining your energy. It's how feeding those insecurities or that lack of focus, and these types of interactions or relationships can really impact our growth and the ability to achieve our goals. So I think you really just need to view your relationships, even the planetary alignments and the energies that are going around in the cosmos lately for the last couple months have been kind of gearing us up to that. So we're going to pull cards, see what Spirit has to say, and then we'll just kind of go from there. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Yeah, I really feel like these relationships are literally what's blocking you from your manifestations. Because these relationships are causing you to believe in their beliefs instead of sticking to believing your own. And this is all about the way you perceive yourself. Because I see that there's abundance and success, absolutely. Yeah. Solar plexus chakra, that's that confidence right there. No one can make you feel anything. You choose to come up with your own conclusion. So if somebody is always telling you that you're not enough and you're believing that, that's what needs to change. Like, stuff like that is what needs to change. It's the view upon yourself. I hope I'm explaining that right. It kind of came through weird. Oh, sucky poo poo. My cat wants to say hi, you guys. Archangel Michael, divine protection. Yeah, your spirit guides are really highlighting these particular types of relationships, and you might be starting to have more conflict or disagreements, or you're just not vibing with those people anymore, because these are the relationships they're highlighting that need some adjustments and for you to walk away. Yeah, discontent, boredom, time to rest, exhaustion, spiritual business, and childhood trauma. Okay, so with this, and at the bottom you have cleanse your energy. Okay, so these relationships are affecting your solar plexus chakra, what you feel about yourself, your beliefs, your confidence, things of that nature. And you are giving so much into these other people, and you're not returning anything, getting anything in return, that it's creating exhaustion. You are giving these people your power. You're giving your power away by allowing people to treat you less than what you deserve. You need to set boundaries and be able to speak up and stick up for yourself. And that is hard sometimes to know how to do this without the situation escalating. But I really feel like these people are projecting their inner shadows onto you. And right now you need to focus on your goals and your manifestations, and kind of separate yourself from these people, because you can't take on their energy. If they're always negative and always complaining, then that's going to rub off on you. This is spiritual business, but I feel like a lot of you are on a spiritual journey and you are ascending, and this is what's causing that separation in the vibrational frequency between you and other people. Some of you, I do feel, are on a spiritual mission, and you're supposed to teach others or guide others or help others in some sort of way. But you're not satisfied with these relationships. You can't stay in relationships with people or friendships or anything. But the fear of being alone, you can't let that be the thing that stops you. Because if you can't be alone, then you have to ask yourself why. Where's that stemming from? Is there abandonment issues? Do you have fear surrounding being alone? But you're never alone because you always have your angels, ancestors, and guides that are with you. And they don't want you focusing on other people right now. They want you to go focus within. A lot of you, this is stuff that stemmed from childhood trauma, things in the family. These are actually family members that are making you feel this way. It's all about reprogramming your beliefs. So if you were in a family that always thought that your emotions were too much, you didn't have a voice, your opinions and thoughts and feelings didn't matter, you need to reprogram those beliefs. And I feel like the relationships that you possibly are having right now are triggering these trauma aspects of yourself. I definitely feel like you have done so much work on yourself. You've already done so much healing and growth. But think of it this way. You can't really truly grow and experience the life that you want to create and reach your goals and dreams if you're constantly going to battle every day facing your triggers. Because we can heal as much as we want, but those triggers are going to be there, and that is totally fine. It's just a matter of how you deal with those triggers when they come up. And if you're suppressing them and just staying in relationships that are causing you to feel these same kind of things, you're just staying on that repeated cycle. Yeah. I'm getting for some of you that this may actually be in your subconscious and you're not realizing the connection between the childhood trauma and the type of relationships that you have now. So you might want to go back and look at those relationships and maybe compare them. Is there any similarities to these relationships? How do they trigger your childhood trauma? Things of that nature. But you're not the victim. You can't be around people that victimize you, that make you feel like a victim. I'm getting... really kind of look at your whole situation and assess it. Where do you want the end of the year to look like? We all set goals and things in that such at the beginning of the year. How close are you to those goals? What's blocking you from getting there? Are there any relationships in your life that are preventing you from getting there? What can you do to end this year strong and be closer to achieving your manifestations? A lot can happen in 2 months, guys. A lot of wonderful things that can happen, but you have to believe. Yeah. I really do feel strongly that this is family that's affecting you in the way that you feel yourself, and is giving you an illusion of, I'm getting the same things that I just said: victim mentality, lack of self-worth, like you're not confident. These things, they're like, I'm seeing it as these are all triggers, and your family's making you feel this way. But you got to really look into your heart and decide which of these beliefs that they have are you going to believe, or are you going to believe your own? Self-love, self-care is a really important thing for you right now. Getting that physical activity stretching, things like that, to help. I just feel like the energy is really stiff and heavy. So you might have some stagnant energy that you need to work through to flow out of you. Yeah, at the split, we just got the moon and the Three of Swords. These people trigger the pain and your insecurities. They trigger your shadow self. And you're just keeping yourself on a circle where you're constantly fighting and using all your energy to battle off your triggers and to really calm and tame your shadow aspects. That it's taking all your energy. Tower. Some of you may have gotten into a confrontation or altercation that made this kind of really explode to cause a separation. I'm getting this was for your own good, because you wouldn't have done it because of the love you have for these people or person, whatever it is for you. But you wouldn't have done it yourself because you do love them. There's a difference between unconditional love and allowing people to walk all over you. You can love them, but you also have to know when you need to walk away to salvage your own inner peace. You have to be able to choose yourself above other people's feelings, or you're not going to be whole, so you won't be able to show up for the people that need you. Yeah, whatever it is, these relationships are definitely imbalanced, but I'm also getting that they make you emotionally imbalanced. I'm just getting the sense of like you're constantly second guessing yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to. And if that means that you need to walk away from those people so that you can believe in yourself and have more confidence in yourself, that's what you need to do. Boundaries. Speak your truth. Don't be afraid. If you are expressing your boundaries and what you are and are not willing to tolerate in a very balanced way where you're not flying off the handle and, going to their level as far as saying really nasty things or whatnot. If you're being very responsible and careful with your words and speaking your truth, having that confidence with that yellow and the the throat chakra with that, all that blue, you are doing nothing wrong. You have to tell people how to treat you. Otherwise, they're just going to do whatever they want and create their own boundaries. Like kids, they'll keep pushing until you hit your limit. Boundaries is definitely something that you need to maybe write them out. What's your boundaries in friendships and in romantic relationships with your family? What behavior are you willing and not willing to put up with? You have to know your worth and your value. And I think that sometimes you may underestimate yourself. You don't know how powerful you really are. You need to stop giving your power to these people. Don't allow them to create your beliefs. They're yours. They're not anyone else's. They're your beliefs. Have the confidence to stand in them. If you believe the sky's blue, then the sky's blue. If you believe it's purple, then it's purple. Doesn't matter what it is. But this situation is really it's really triggering your emotional stability. And it's interfering with your goals. Yeah. The universe is waiting for you to end these toxic relationships and to cut the cord, to remove these blockages, because these blockages, whether you're aware of it or not, are causing a blockage in your abundance, in your money. The universe sees lack as lack. It doesn't just pertain to one aspect of your life. So if you're lacking respect or consideration or any of that, it's lack. You are in lack mentality. So if you're in lack mentality, then it will affect your lack mentality in your financial aspect, even if you're not aware of it. So you want to just really remove that lack. Anything that makes you feel lack in your life, you need to remove it. Lack in any way, shape, or form, because it's going to make a huge difference. Let's get some of these oracle cards. We'll close it off. Yeah. Your guides are not happy with the behavior of these people, to be honest with you. They're very, very frustrated. They're mad. I hate saying this, but karma is a real thing. You don't have to do anything. You stand in your power and you be kind and show up in the world as the person that you want and expect other people to be. You're fine. But these other people that are projecting these type of things and standing in your way are going to get these energies back, because that's what they're giving. What you give, you receive. Yeah, I just keep hearing karma, karma. But like in a laughing way, you know, and we don't want to wish bad upon anyone. We want to forgive them and, you know, let go of any grudges, because that's such heavy, dense energy to carry. That alone can block things from coming in your way. So forgive and release. You don't have to let these people back in your life. And if you choose to, then there needs to be balance, and they need to own up and take responsibility for their actions and their thoughts and their words. Somebody's very harsh and nasty with their words, and they think that they can just get away with it because it was in a fit of anger. But that is the complete opposite for them. They will get that back to them. Appreciation. Appreciate the progress that you have made on your journey so far, because you have, you're the shit. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, you are so good. You are on such a good journey, such a good path, really embodying kindness and compassion, and your energy is just so full of goodness. You need to be celebrated and appreciated. Like, your ancestors, angels, guides, all that, they are so proud of you for the progress that you've made and you staying committed to your journey. So you really do need to surround yourself with people that are going to appreciate your kindness and compassion, and what you do for them and how you show up to them, show up as a friend to them. Yeah, you gotta let go of anyone that is creating any despair or suffering or sadness in any way. Denial. Yeah, some of you may be having a hard time with the separation, and that's why this tower moment happened or will be happening, because you're denying to see these people as who they truly are. Got to take your rose-tinted glasses off. See them for who they truly are. You're so kind that you can see the good in people. You can, but sometimes you let that overshadow the not so great aspects of themselves. You can't change somebody. They have to be able to make the changes themselves, and you cannot live in the hopes that they will embody that really beautiful energy within themselves. Only they can decide that. You're not here to fix anybody. You have such a kind, beautiful energy. Compromise. Partnerships and love. Restrictions. This is just another confirmation. You're in denial that these partnerships are causing your restrictions. I don't necessarily think that it's just denial. I think that you're just subconscious of it, really. Like the example that we just talked about with the lack, you know? Because lack, it could be lack of belief in self, lack of respect, lack of boundaries, lack of anything. It's going to create lack in every aspect of your life. And I think that this isn't just denial, honestly. I think that you just don't see it. It's subconscious, and that's why your angels, Archangel Michael's here like, oh, hell no. No, these people need to stop their shit. Telling you, they're not. There needs to be compromise. I just keep getting that no, your conversations about your feelings and your boundaries should not cause a fight. It should never cause a fight. Your feelings are valid. The way that you feel is valid. If somebody is not treating you well, that is a valid perspective. Let them come back and compromise with you and try to see their perspective. I feel like you already do see their perspective. That's why you let them get away with so much stuff. I'm going to leave it here because I'm going to keep going, but I really feel like you're starting something new. Like I said, money and success are yours. A lot of you are starting a business. I feel like a lot of you are healers or teachers or doing something in the spiritual field. Others are doing their own business. I'm just getting really like emperor energy, like entrepreneur kind of energy. But you have a whole new life. And I just heard You Can't Sit With Us from Mean Girls. Like, these people can't come with you. They can't sit at your table. What they do and say behind your back is going to come to the surface. And I don't think that some of you know how much these people have said negative things about you. And it's because they're inferior of you. Your energy is very strong. It has a dominant presence, and it makes them uncomfortable because it triggers their shadows and their own insecurities. So instead of making the changes, they are trying to point out your shadows so that you feel just the same way, and that doesn't work. So I'm going to leave it. If you like the way that I read, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing. I am still really new to YouTube. I've been doing readings for a long time, and I do have openings open for personal readings. So if you're interested in that, my information is in the link below or the description below. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for stopping by. When you like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff, and when you interact with any video, it's an energy exchange. So it also helps me pick up on your energy more, so that I'm able to get more on kind of your personal situation. So I love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.